So Aja completely breaks down at the end, and her outfit and everything was just a complete mess.
This Jolie.
You mean France Jolie?
Is that how you say it? France Jolie. Oh.
And the wig feels like it's in a different decade.
For the hair, I was just trying to go in kind of like a Bridget Bardot, like, well, she's 60s.
I just feel so numb right now. I'm just trying to smile and just have a good time. Sometimes it's just so hard.
It hurts.
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. So I thought I'd finally get into RuPaul. A lot of my friends have been telling me to review it, and I've been watching it since season 9, and really and truly it is so addictive to watch and so entertaining. So I thought I'd transpire all of that into actually doing reviews of the show. So we'll just see how it goes. Let's just go straight into it. But really and truly, I feel like we do have the revival of Trixie.
All I can say is RIP to this challenge because you murdered it.
Oh.
The can came out. You could have been backstage, and I would have known that was your can.
This is definitely giving me disco.
Because the last episode and throughout the entire season, I feel like she's just been very lost in the woods, this very misty atmosphere. We're not really seeing her for what she really is when it comes to her show with Katya and so forth, and how she really is as a person outside of Drag Race. And we're finally seeing it. She won the challenge, she slayed the can stuff, she slayed the outfit, everything. She was on form, on top, and this is what we want to see from this particular person that we did not see. Her deliverance is now finally on key as opposed to being off key. That's something that I most definitely wanted to get across first and foremost. And what we're also seeing is Kennedy and Ben de la Creme are clashing.
Finding different perspectives to look at it.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that. Oh my God! I'm not saying that.
You guys should fight.
If you think too much of the situation...
I don't know what it is. I feel like Kennedy likes to just get her points across regardless of what people think. She's very hard-headed. When she thinks of something, when she believes something, she will say it and say it very efficiently. And I feel like she kind of interrupted Ben quite a few times, which was quite rude and irritating. From that, she is very hard-headed and she will say how she feels when she's around all the queens. So I do feel like these two have been clashing, maybe because she sees Ben as a threat, because Ben has won the majority, if not all, the challenges apart from this one. So that is something that I feel like is something to watch. I personally was not feeling Kennedy's purple outfit at all. I don't know what was going on. I just felt like it was an absolute mess. No shade, no tea. I was not feeling it at all, but it is what it is. They liked it, they loved it. But I do feel like Aja was lost. We're going to get straight into this because I really like Aja as a character, because you really have seen the development, the growth and the maturity of Aja from season 9 to All Stars. Do I believe she should have gone straight into All Stars straight away? I don't think she should have, but at the end of the day, she has. It's going to give her all that publicity and that, you know, that attention, that kind of power that she needs. And I feel like she has definitely benefited from it, and from the first episode where she was slaying like no other, I feel like she definitely has found her place as opposed to last season when she was a bit lost. And unfortunately, you know, it was a bit of a shame to see her go home.
I'm going to sing that show. As it is written, so it shall be done.
Which I did not want to happen at all. I felt like, then again, her particular outfit didn't really mirror anything of her when it comes to the outfit. And you know, the whole idea of her being very confident, which I'm all for. If you're confident about your outfit, there's no harm in doing so. But I do feel like, you know, when you're that confident to an extent and then you're coming out with an outfit and you're being slated.
Well, she's 60s. I'm all over the place right now with my references.
You're 23 years old, right? Obviously, you weren't here for a lot of the history of humans on
by every single direction, from not knowing the certain people, your outfit's a bit mixed, different time eras, like there is no damn, like, we damn well know when her and Shangela were on the bottom, we knew she was going home. Like, it's obvious, it's ridiculously obvious. We know she was going home straight away. They cannot dump Shangela, because I feel like, I love Shangela, I feel like she's a great person, but I do feel like she's someone who's pushed to win. I do feel like there are certain, you know, scenarios where why she's giving the most interviews, I don't understand. This Game of Thrones analogy, like, it's cute, but it's not every single damn day. But I do feel like out of these two, Shangela did deserve to stay. She won the majority of the challenges. Her outfit wasn't as bad as Aja's, and the reason why I say this is because Aja's outfit did not really align to the category, did not align to the theme. It was a bit lost here and there. Although it looked great together, it didn't really give what it was meant to. But I do feel like Shangela, who could not sew at all and was struggling like hell, because my girl was struggling, and to come up with an outfit like that, I do feel like she should have been in the bottom two, but I do feel like Aja should have gone home, and she should have, which is a shame, because I feel like Aja was one of my favourite characters, only because this is somebody who really was the dark horse, the one who wasn't meant to come back so quickly, but she is, and she's slaying. The first episode I was feeling it like no other, so I do feel like she has this form of character, this flair that we haven't really seen for a minute, and I do feel like it's a bit of a shame that she's gone home, but she deserved it out of all the characters. Now Bebe also won the challenge, and she also won the lip sync. This is probably her first challenge that she has won, and she and Trixie both equally needed this as much as possible, because it was coming to the point where these two have been playing it safe. Trixie completely had a breakdown and lost it last episode as well. It's like the validity of these characters and them as queens was somewhat losing, as opposed to the other people who have all won challenges. So Bebe and Trixie both needed these.
Bibi Zahara Benet. Trixie Mattel. Congratulations, you are the top 2 All-Stars of the week.
Now, do I feel like Bebe should have won? I kind of feel like she should have. The outfit, the blue outfit, and how she walked out, and the lip sync itself, it was great. I feel like she was really embodying the entire song, the emotions, everything, whereas Trixie was just really, you know, spinning around only because of her frustration of not winning any lip syncs and her desperation for actually wanting to win, as opposed to, you know, flopping this entire season or just playing it safe. She really wanted it, and when you really want something, you kind of miss the direction of where you want to go, and therefore when it comes to the lip sync, you just do what you can, and sometimes doing what you can isn't enough. It's more so concentrating on particular, you know, behaviors. Like, I feel like Bebe, she really just embodied the entire character, the way she was dominating the stage. It all adapted to the lip sync. So I'm kind of glad that she won, and I feel like she desperately needed this. Now, do I feel like she made the right decision? Yes, I did. As I said before, Shangela is the stronger one out of the two, and she has one of the most challenges, and she has slayed more, and she's more of a bigger character, although Aja is also a great character as well. And I'm quite upset that Aja has gone, but we see at the end that all of these people who get at the end and they're speaking once they, you know, got done from the show, and then, you know, you have RuPaul speaking at the end, and then they're shocked. All of that has come into fruition finally, and we see that 3 people have been brought back. Now, I think it's come to the fact that when you don't look behind you to see them 2 behind you, that you will most likely stay, something along those lines. And I feel like Aja is one of them, because I feel like we saw tattoos or like nail polish fingers. I feel like she is one of them, which I'm glad. Hopefully it is, because I do feel like she should deserve a chance. But then again, like, how many chances is she going to get?
The time has come for your revenge.
Season 9 All Stars, and this, who knows? It'll be funny if Thorgy Thor comes back, but I don't feel like she will. But maybe Morgan Michaels as well. Who knows? Who knows? But I was just traveling around, and I came back from San Francisco, and Morgan Michaels was in this particular club area, and no shade, no tea, but nobody was trying to take a picture of it. I was laughing my head off. I was like, is this the real tea? So thank you guys for watching my smaller review. Let me know what you guys think of this particular episode, and let me know what you guys think about my review. What do you guys think of Trixie Mattel and the revival of her character, and Bebe winning the lip sync, and she also winning the challenge as well? Did you think that Shangela deserved to stay, or do you feel like Aja just should have stayed? And Aja's breakdown, and how Bebe did not really allow her to speak when she was trying to save herself when they were speaking together, and, you know, the fear that she finally sensed that really just fell into her after that, and how she broke down, how she was crying, how she was ridiculously upset, how she somewhat knew deep down that she was going home, and the fear in her voice, and etc, etc. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up on my Instagram and at my website, please. The details are below. Subscribe if you guys want to. Thank you guys for watching, and I must definitely catch you guys soon.